welcome back. Singed but triumphant. What? Yeah. that that's how I feel like you should react at the end of that intro every time. Anyway, so back to crappy Edwards scenario. Yeah, do it, dog. Alright, so we gotta go get a Sand Ruby to heal Harley. Wait, do I have... Do I really have to walk there? I hope that isn't the fucking case. I'm just gonna walk back just as Edward. That can't be right. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Kaipo, talk to some people, and hopefully proceed from there and not have to walk back through the waterway. I have a feeling I have to go back through the fucking cave alone. Why does the game want me to do this? Edward is too shitty to go alone. guess that's the only way. Eh. I can't believe that Edward is supposed to do this alone. Like, am I just incorrect? The alligator seriously looks like he's wearing glasses on his snout. Like, is it supposed to be a whisker or something? I don't know. Again, I find it absolutely ridiculous that Edward is supposed to do this by himself. Seems shitty. I mean, he can probably do it, but like, if I even get back to Dampian and then try to get into this fucking cave and it's like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here yet, or something stupid like that, I'm gonna be very not happy about it. This whole situation. And I think the most fucked up part is I'm gonna have to come back through the cave, right? Like, what the fuck? So I had to go south through the cave, and then back north through the cave, and then I'll have to go back south through the cave again. Even if this is the right thing to do, did they think this would be fun? Every other team did. Damn it, Edward. Like, wouldn't Edward at least take one of the soldiers with him? Like, why do all three of the soldiers have to twiddle their thumbs back at Kaipo? nothing left to do but drink this beer. And murder fish, I guess. I guess that didn't take that long, but still kind of dumb. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to go back through that cave again. Unless maybe, like, after I get the sand ruby. Unless, like, everybody comes to pick me up or something. Even though I'm not having any trouble, this is still just like an undertaking with just Edward. I'm definitely going to be happy when I get to Cain scenario. That should be a fun one. Edward scenario. I could take a shot. That'll get me there quicker. It won't get my viewers there any quicker. It'll get me quicker. Or no, that works too. It'll get me quicker. Woo! It's time to shot the fuck up. Mm. You know what? Might as well use some of these, magic spells. Or items that are magic spells. Didn't do very much damage. That sucked. Guess I'll just use them up. Edward's lame. Yeah, it would have taken just as long to just fight like normal. Jeez. Hey, a tent. That's good. It would be nice if I went into this next little room here and got a really good harp, like in the base game. If I was taking the enemies out in one hit, it'd be no problemo. But it's kind of annoying, just being Edward. Having to hit these fuckers multiple times. Ooh, Lamia harp. There we go. That's exactly what you get in the base game, but it is worse than the harp that I'm wearing now. Because of course it is. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come on. Alright. If I just had one of those soldiers, this would suck a lot less. Ideally, two of the soldiers. One soldier can hover over Harley. Give me some goddamn soldiers. Edward is too terrible. I'm not fighting this fight. I accidentally dropped my PSP, and every time I do that, I get a little scared. I'm like, oh no. This is the big one. This is the big one. You playing OG Final Fantasy VII? Ah, there we go. Good. I have to at least beat Final Fantasy After Years before my PSP is allowed to die permanently. Where are you in OG Final Fantasy VII? I don't wanna. Can't escape, really? Ah, yeah. Poor Dyne. Dude, when you fight Dyne in Rebirth, it is fucking tough. Actually, I feel like I just don't understand how to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, I don't have to fight anything. Or is it going to attack me after I try to leave? Alright. I guess I don't have to do a boss fight. Yeah, anyway. I might just not understand how to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because, like, every battle in the entire game seems like an enormous undertaking. I bought Final Fantasy VII Rebirth day one when it came out, and I still haven't beaten it. Not that I have gone back to it for a while, because I find it to be an immense chore, which makes me sad. I really liked Remake. Well, after I like kind of got used to the level up system and the battle system. But they changed Rebirth just enough where it was just like, God damn it, I don't want to relearn this crap. They shouldn't call it Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, they should call it Final Fantasy VII Relearn It. You didn't like the demo? I mean, I suppose it's a little clunky, but once you get to the Scorpion, it's pretty badass. You said you hate the LAS? Yeah, the game is confusing. Gets even worse when you get to Rebirth, though. You're like, okay, I finally know what I'm doing in Remake, and then you play Rebirth, and you're like, God damn it! That was my experience, anyway. Lack of jumping. I guess it didn't really bother me so much. Yeah, not being able to jump was like the least of my worries. Alright, so luckily, coming back through this cave, I fell down a waterfall and skipped most of the cave, so that's cool. I mean, there are definitely, like, situations where you can jump and climb and stuff, but you have to be prompted. I gotta say, my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake was definitely a struggle, but when I replayed it on my PS5, I really enjoyed it. So it like got me really hyped for Rebirth, and then Rebirth just feels like such a fucking chore to me. And it sucks because so many people love it. When I play Rebirth, I find myself like just not having a great time until I get a cutscene and get some story. Like, if I could just watch a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth movie, that would probably be the way to go. I don't know, I like the mechanics more in Remake, for sure. I also kind of hate all of the mini games in Rebirth. So when I do play it, I just kind of like I end up doing the bare minimum just to fucking move the story along. They kind of changed the mechanics where like I got used to battling a certain way, and it's like it doesn't really work that way anymore. Hard for me to even explain. But also they changed the level up system. I don't like the new level up system. I wish that they would have just made like the whole game feel exactly the same. Like, you know what? I mean, I kind of get breaking it up into parts, because I wanted it to be this big experience, but why are you going to change the mechanics? It should just be Disc 2 and be exactly the same as before. I mean, Rebirth pretty much starts right after you leave Midgar. And honestly, like, I thought I was gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah, now it's on, when I started playing Rebirth, and now I'm just like, I got used to all these little quirks that I was unsure about to begin with, and now it's like, ah, yeah. And I feel like I'm in the minority here, because, like, people who played Rebirth fucking love it. I have no idea, because I haven't beaten Rebirth. I think I'm on, like, chapter 10 of, like, 25 or something, and it's like, every once in a while, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get through this. And then I start playing again, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking terrible. I don't even, I think the last I left off was, I'm in the Gold Saucer for the second time, and I think you have to, like, fight Sephiroth at the Gold Saucer, and it makes no sense, and I just keep getting my ass kicked, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I just haven't been back for, like, I want to say, like, 6 months or something stupid. Like, I really, well, I don't think so. I don't think I'm near the end of it. I don't know. I don't even remember where I'm at in the game. chapter-wise. I'm pretty sure I was at the second visit to Gold Saucer, and I just couldn't fucking win, no matter what I did. I mean, I guess I just suck at it, but I don't know. It's just like, even when you do win, it like doesn't feel satisfying to me. Like, just just talking about it like bums me out so much. Because I just want the new Final Fantasy VII series to be so good, and like I did come around to really like Remake, but like they changed too much for me in Rebirth, and I just like it feels like such a chore. You know, I really need to send your Echoes of Wisdom back. Maybe I'll send you Final Fantasy VII Remake, so you can play that before you play Rebirth. What's cool about the Final Fantasy VII PS4 disc is, like, you pop it into your PS5, and you go to, like, the little three dots or whatever. I don't even know how to explain it, but you can play the upgraded version, like the upgraded PS5 version, for free. I feel bad that I've had your Echoes of Wisdom for almost a year now. Like, I feel like a fucking ass. You should at least know that it's safe. Yeah, once I send it back, you'll have to finally 100% it. I know you were like this close to actually completing it. Alright, well that was an undertaking. Time to go to Baron. Should probably buy some items. I have a decent amount of money now. Getting you a what? Oh, a game? Not a fame? I mean, if that's y'all's thing to give each other lots of gifts, that's awesome, you know? That's crazy, man. Um, I know I've told you that me and my family, like, kind of don't even do the gift giving thing anymore. At this point, like, all my mom ever does is, like, buy me and my cousin, like, scratch off lottery tickets. And I even told her to stop doing that. I'm like, Mom, don't bother with that. I never win. You're throwing your money away. And she's like, oh, but it's fun. And I'm like, like, I don't bring her anything for Christmas. I mean, I probably should, but it's like, eh. The old sky testicles. Do you ever actually come out ahead with $61 scratchers? So, definitely not ahead. So, like 40 in the red. Well, I mean, somebody did, though. I mean, wouldn't it better to get like, or wouldn't it be better to get like $60 worth of gift cards? Actually, a few weeks ago, I told my mom, I'm like, hey, don't bother buying those lottery tickets. Like, maybe buy me a gift card. And she's like, oh, well, I already bought the lottery tickets. Uh, all right, so this is the same time period where Yang and his daughter and the crew came up, and it turns out that we're right next to each other. It's like some Quentin Tarantino shit. Meaning, uh, the story isn't linear. Linear. That kind of thing is a pain in the ass, though. It's like, god damn it. You met a guy who won that? Re-enter for a redrawing? God, I gotta do stuff and things. I mean, I can type and read, but I don't know. It seems like I always have problems with computer shit where it's like shit just doesn't want to work properly ever when I do anything computer oriented. I mean, I can be fast at things, but if it doesn't work on the other end, like what? Like I don't really believe in like I don't know, like bad luck and shit like that. Well, yeah, I do. I I don't believe in stuff or things, but I swear, like technology is out to get me sometimes. Like I'll have trouble with something and I'll get help from someone and they'll do the same, like literally the same thing that I just did, and it works for them, but for some reason it wasn't working for me. Right, what's gonna happen here? Yo, Moondog's back. Oh yeah, it's officially Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. These brainwashed soldiers are like, what? Man, I can't believe they let me in. Harley only had to scold them. Yeah, I heard that it was supposed to snow on Friday. Weird, because it's going to be almost 50 degrees tomorrow. Or, now that it's after midnight today. we have a trust issue here, Edward? Well, yeah, you're acting a little funny, Cecil. A dot 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 from Edward is a little more unsettling than a dot 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 from Sean. If Don types, or if Sean types dot dot dot, it just means Dean made a hilarious joke. That's right. That's not an answer, Cecil. You can't answer a question with another question. Assholes answer questions with other questions all the time. Yes. But at one time, Cecil wasn't an asshole. Well, yeah. Yeah, where's Rosa, Cecil? What's going on here, bruh? Hmm. What gift would that be? See the small box. Is that anything like when the King of Baron gave Cecil and Kane explosives to torch Mist? So, if y'all remember when when Cecil and crew went to the magnetic cave and they fought the Dark Elf, um, Edward gave the crew another harp. Well, I think maybe they changed it in the newer version, but they gave the crew a new harp where Edward could actually play his harp in Troya, but the sound would travel through the twin harp, and it fucked up the Dark Elf and made it uh, where Cecil and crew could use all their metal weapons and armor again, and they were able to defeat the Dark Elf. Well, Edward obviously knows there's something up with Cecil, so those aren't regular flowers. But Cecil might be too brainwashed to have that kind of awareness. So Harley's over here like, alright, what the fuck just happened, dude? Are we not gonna press the issue? Nope. We did what we needed to do. That person was not Cecil. Forget who the male voice is, but pretty sure the female voice is the mysterious girl. Whisperweed. Yeah, so when Cecil and Kane took the gift to Mist, when it opened, it just lit the entire town on fire. Not exactly sure what's in this box, but probably mega ultra explosives. shit. Did Yang's ship slam into something? Oh, it's Leviathan again. Again, as in this happened in the base game. Alright, you know, good story and all, but I am so glad Edward's scenario is over. Alright, so this is the last one. Last scenario, or is it? This is the last available scenario for now. Alright, I gotta pee. I'm gonna do a quick shot here. Cheers. I'll be right back. Let's go. Alright, so apparently this is the first... Huh. How does this work? Okay, I guess I have to hit start. So apparently this is the first scenario that you actually utilize one of the other saved scenarios for. What am I supposed to do here? So I guess I'm just leaving the mountain. I really wish I wouldn't have clicked X too quickly and actually read what the fuck Kane said there at the end. Why am I getting all this equipment that I already have equipped? Weird. Well, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Oh, okay. I was supposed to do that. Or not? Did it really need me to go all the way to the bottom and make me go all the way back up to the top? Is that what's going on here? I mean, it's not a huge mountain or anything, but come on. You're killing me, Smalls. There are the old sky testicles again. Actually, they're farther above the sky. That's space testicles, right? They are the space balls. I do dare. Yep, Sky Testicles, aka Spaceballs. You know, who like brings stuff on a flight so important that they even need a lock on the luggage? That's the real idiot, in my opinion. It would have been a bummer to, like, lose my clothes and my blood pressure medication, but everything that I took to California, it's like no one but me would want it. Really, the only important shit that I had was like my wallet and my phone, my Nintendo Switch. Actually, everything that I had was considered carry-on. I had my carry-on bag and my, you know, personal bag is what they referred to it as. Oh, 12:27. So weird that all these treasure boxes have the same equipment that I'm already equipped with. I think that's a hilarious name for a skeleton. Skeleripper. Hey, how you doing, dude? How are you doing? Well, it's technically Christmas. Merry Christmas. How you doing on this Christmas morning? want that. If I accidentally save over one of the other files, I literally have to do the entire scenario over again. It's actually a terrible mechanic. It's a good thing I have Kain, because the enemies here in the Devil's Path are a lot spicier than later, well, a lot spicier than, not later, earlier. Although I'm playing as a very suspicious Kain. The Kain that wants to assassinate Cecil. Even though Cecil himself is very suspicious right now. Why would Kain want to kill Cecil? Did you see that? A good night's sleep, but it was spelled with a K? That's simultaneously hilarious and lame. Who's there? Oh, what? What? Where? What? Origami of the Blood? He showed up, and I said hello. But you had a very much delayed reaction to it. You're crumbling? Meaning you're falling asleep? Oh, right. Yeah, honestly, I don't have much more in me myself. Yes. In case you pass out, Merry Christmas. And of course, I'm going to be back tomorrow playing GTA 3 Definitive Edition. So hopefully you'll be around for that. I'm thinking I'll start at 9 p.m. Later the better. Well, I got to start relatively early because I think I'm going to my work's holiday party tomorrow after I stream. Probably around like 12:45 or 1 a.m. I mean, my work is only a few blocks away. And I stay up pretty damn late, so. It's like, yeah, it's not that late. I stay up really late, and I'm over here, like, yawning at 12:40. Alright, so this is kind of lame for Kane. Putting Kane in quotations, because I don't think this is the real Kane. But Pain came all the way to Baron to assassinate Cecil, and then the mysterious girl was like, well, actually, I'm gonna make you go get 2 more crystals before I let you do that. Right? Yep. Alright, so I feel like this is when the game actually starts, like, really letting you feel like you're making progress. In the original scenario, Theodore's scenario, and after you save the game, after you finish that scenario, like, you start getting, well, I should say, during this new scenario, it finally lets you use your levels from the original scenario. I gotta bring you crystals, Rhonda. I knew you liked rocks, but... Tyrone, this is gonna last us, I know, hours. There's a relatively new bar here in Kent called Beware of Leopard, but it reminds me of the Chappelle Show episode where the Latino sprite or whatever is like, illegal leopard. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you get that reference. I was saying that earlier at work, and my boss is like, what? And I'm like, Chappelle Show. He's like, why don't I know that episode? I'm like, I don't know, probably because it's the weird 3rd season that was weird. Yeah. I keep hitting the button too quick, and I don't even know what I'm picking up. Predisposed to it. Delicious beer. Is there anything finer? The fight simulator? What fight simulator are you playing, Derek? Fight stimulator? Wait, what? Oh shit, Derek, did I tell you about how there's a modder that is basically remaking Fight Night Champion? Yeah, actually, like it's basically a remaster, but not only that, they've put a bunch of modern boxers into it, which I'm not sure how they're not gonna get copyright infringement from EA, but I'm gonna try to download it to my PC, and hopefully the next time we hang out, we can play that shit. Eat a couple cookies and milk and pretend you're Santa. Hell yeah. Oh, Bob's still around. Merry Christmas, Bob. Good to be hanging out with all y'all. Crumbling. Crumbling like cookies. Yeah, Sandy Dean. Or possibly Deanie Claus. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, no N64 for Christmas, but after I get through Rayman Legends and Final Fantasy After Years, I will at least be playing Ocarina of Time on my channel. Yeah, I actually streamed it years ago, but like, as I was exporting all the streams to YouTube, I realized that I was missing like 4 or 5 streams, so it's like I got to Gerudo Valley, and then that was just the last of the streams that I had saved, and it was kind of like, what the fuck? So bummer, man, I gotta play it again. Also, of course, it's pretty awesome that I have my new fancy N64. So it'll be good to revisit Ocarina. A link to the web browser. Nice. Since I'm nearing the end of my stream here, I'm gonna do another shot. Cheers, y'all. Ooh. Windows 95 games. Dude, I didn't have a computer growing up, so I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to computer games from the 90s. My buddy Dale, his dad had a computer, and we would play Doom back in the day. So it was like my first experience with Doom. Damn, how far did you fall, Theodore? Damn, dude. You okay, bro? My mama said computers are the devil. Actually, my mom essentially has said the same thing. My mom is very anti-computer, or just really anti-technology in general. She always hated the fact that I loved video games so much. Damn, what the hell happened to Theodore? Ooh, a flame shield. Actually, that brings my defense down a tad and brings my magic defense up. I'm going to utilize the Bone Wrist to bring up my defense a little and bring my magic defense down so it bounces out. Hey, there he is. Damn, you okay, kid? Are you talking to me? I've never played Gunbound, no. Yeah, you're right. While the motherfucking Red Wings are snooping around. Oh, led by Kane. Or I should say, Kane. Flint Marco? What? True enough. Just mindless drones up there. Heading to Kaipo. As if I didn't go to Kaipo enough already. Oh, flashback. I probably just have to defend like in the base game. Hopefully that doesn't mean a game over. I see. So there are 2 Kanes now. That still cracks me up that this game actually animates that snake woman's ass. Ooh, flame sword, but it's 14 grand? Fucking hell. Can I sell enough shit? where I can at least buy one flame sword. That's the ticket. What did I just pick up? Again, I'm hitting the button too quick. Alright, so nap time, apparently. Even though by the time we're done with our nap, Kain and the Red Wings will surely have stolen the next crystal. Out of the way, lady! Well, this is just like in the base game when Cecil saves Rydia. Well, Cecil escorts Rydia to Kaipo, and then the soldiers come to attack. Zombie infantry. Guess the game is being honest at this point. Huh. There are some damage sponges over here. Ouch. 708 damage. I probably didn't save, did I? This is, like, kind of not good. At least the hooded man isn't taking that much damage. Take this zombie infantry out and then try to cure up. Damn, bruh. Can you, like, fucking not? Oh, you're just not even gonna cure yourself. Okay. What the fuck, bruh? this battle is bullshit. It doesn't help that the moon is in whatever position that makes it where our attacks do next to no damage. Alright, so I feel like I've lost most of the viewers at this point. I'm gonna get up to the underground waterway and give her a save and call it an evening. Alright, I really wanted to finish up Rayman Legends or Final Fantasy by this time. Meh, what are you gonna do? I did my best. On that note, I would say tomorrow night, but actually tonight, now that it's after midnight, I'm going to be starting GTA 3 Definitive Edition. Every Christmas, since I've started my channel, I've started a new GTA game. So, we're doing GTA 3. The Mac Daddy, old man, the GTA that really, I mean, it didn't start it all, but it might as well have started it all. The popularity of the series. The one that started the popularity of the series. I'm starting it tomorrow. I'm going to start at 9 p.m. I hope y'all can join me. Merry Christmas, everyone. Grab your drinks, grab your Christmas cookies. Come hang out with your favorite dreaded drunken gamer. Have a good night, y'all.